background. From the east of the same school, of course, here at Goole. I'm recording all of this on August 12th, I guess it is today, and it's Tuesday at Goole, Norway. Going up towards the Østenfjord Hotel and across that bridge that Esther and I walked downtown Nesbyen on 15 years ago. This is the 12th of August 1986 right now.
The bridge is probably new since then.
That could be. We were maybe on the old bridge, of course. Let's make a right here, and I believe that'll take us over to the old people's home where my aunts lived before they died. Where was that? Oh no, this is the railroad. Let's drive over.
Oh, it's supposed to be up here someplace.
Okay, this is the railroad depot that we came off of the train and went on the train at. Right here.
That's just an old warehouse.
Oh, this is the warehouse. The railroad station is right up ahead here. We'll drive over towards it right now and I'll film that. And we'll come back more by the old people's home. I see that. Uh-huh. Okay, we're going to make a turn and come back towards the old people's home. Okay. Anyway, this is the railroad station at Nesbyen. We're shooting right into the sun right now, and we'll just continue right on. This way.
Yeah, we can't drive.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go back out over there, I believe, can't we?
Yep.
Okay. The railroad depot is the old folks' home, and if we can drive in there, it would be good. I don't know if we can or not. Is it in that driveway there? I think it is. I visited with some nurse there for a while when I was here 15 years ago, and that was in this entrance right here that I went. In fact, I talked to her on that porch, I believe. And this is the old folks' home. I don't remember the rest of this being built at that time. I think I swing right around that way. Anyway, this is the old folks' home. This was the entrance door. There's even more to it here. I've got to...
Well, this is the hotel, isn't it? Yeah, this is the hotel.
What this is. This is a
backside of Svenkerud, or Østenfjord.
This is Østenfjord Hotel, part of it.
You want to see the backside of it?
If we could get on this side of the Østenfjord Hotel somehow, we'll see about where we were when we were here last. This is in Nesbyen, Norway. I'm shooting through the front windshield, so not always getting best view, but that's good enough. And now, going across the new bridge over into Nesbyen. And the old bridge, I believe, was built on the same location.
Yes.
So this is a route we took in. And I remember we headed out this way, and the church was located over, where was it? I saw it a few minutes ago, right there. And I took a picture right next to these signs. It said Hønefoss, I believe, and Gul, right about here. I can't see it that well from here, but we do see it. Okay. Now Martin's going right downtown Nesbyen in that direction. Okay, this is the house that Franz used to own in Nesbyen, and this is where Martin first grew up, here in Nesbyen. Okay. And we walked right by it and didn't know it. Were you living here in 1971?
No.
No. Some of the business places here along the way. Can we find where the Lansemann is in town here?
Yeah.
That's over on this side someplace.
Yeah. This is probably new too. This.
Yeah, I don't.
Right. It's the new.
Okay, this is sort of a new shopping mall that they've got in Nesbyen. That has come up since we were here in 1971. And what is this here?
This is the drugstore.
That's the drugstore. This is where you get your medicine and that. This is downtown Nesbyen, Norway.
Speed trap.
Uh-huh. What's this store on the end here? Mott?
Food, shoes.
Uh-huh.
This is a fast food place here.
Oh, yeah. Not any Hardee's or Big Macs or anything like that, McDonald's.
No.
People sitting around outside having coffee and so forth. Having dinner, maybe?
No, it's a bakery.
Oh, it's a bakery.
Around in the back side of this new shopping mall here.
Okay.
This is a new hotel here.
Okay, this is a new hotel we're looking at right now. And what have we got over here?
This is a bank and a lawyer, a friend of my dad's.
Oh, I see. There's an advocat Advocate up above there. Well, anyway, I'm curious to see if I can locate Knut Kleven, the fellow I met here in 1971.
Where does he live?
The church that we were walking around, and we found the cemetery plots, the aunts, Guri, Helga, and all of them. We're going over to Ragnilla Rese's place, Rese, I guess it is, and she lived in a yellow house, and we were just over to the police station. We found
is this
out
the yellow house, or is it this one?
I can't remember offhand now. Thought I knew. I think we'll try this one here.
It's probably the other one. That's the one.
It maybe is. We'll drive over and see if we can find out what's been going on in the last 15 years with her. Her husband died, I understand, and also Knut Kleven is no longer living. He died in 1982 according to the police station records. We're just swinging around now trying to get to the house. And there's the church. I guess it wasn't too far from the church. And that little church was behind here. It all comes back to a person when you've been here before. And we'll go into the cemetery if we can later on. Now let's see, what have we got here? One of these houses here.
Okay.
I think it would be the smaller one.
We'll check the mailbox here.
Okay.
Nope.
There's Kleven.
Can you see the name on the mailbox?
Yes.
That's what you're looking for,
Isn't that what it is? Yeah. Let me see here. What is this here one here?
On the green mailbox, there's a name.
Yeah.
See if there's anybody home.
Uh-huh. Okay, we're gonna stop in here and see if she happens to be home. I didn't find anybody home over to Ragnilla Rese, and so we're heading over to the church now, and we'll maybe walk through the cemetery a little bit and find the graves of some of the relatives there. This is near the church, and we'll now go on up in the direction of the church, just walking along here. And this is shooting into the sun, which is no good, but we'll get some better shots of it later. Into the church area, and also the graveyard is all around the church to the north and to the west and the south. Yeah, I see that. I see. Helga was born in 1883 and died in 1968, and Gudi was born in 1892 and died in 1967. And that is the location right here at Nesbyen, Norway. And this is being recorded at 1:50 in the afternoon on August 12th, 1986. Okay, this is a chapel that was built here, was it?
Yeah. So you might want to say where this gravestone was.
Okay, it's just southeast of the chapel, and I don't know how else you can describe it.
It is in the very southeast end of the chapel.
Uh-huh. Now I'm gonna look for Truls. I forget where that was. We'll look around. There are other duckins around here. Let's see, what is the year of this one? This was another one from 1976. There are a lot of duckins around here, and I'm looking for another here.
Right behind you there's one.
There are new cemetery plots over in this area since we were here, because I can also see it by the dates: 1974, 1983, 1973, and that. So we're in the newer part of the cemetery, and we want to get over here in the older portion and take a look and see if we can find this other one we're looking for. In this year, of course, was Gudi and Helga. Right there. We'll look over in this area here. It seemed to be kind of covered. So it was a little difficult even 15 years ago to find it. So that was Gudi and Helga Dekkenes plot there under a tree there, and looking around to the west, this is that church. And it seems to me it would be kind of under some trees like that, or bushes, that we're looking.
What are we looking for?
Knutdukken. A lot of names that are quite familiar around here. We're all looking for familiar names is what we're doing here. Guthrum Dokken. Truls Harda Knudsen Dokkene? Dekkene. 1928. And Guthrum Dokken was 1963. Oh, and there's Margit Dekkene, 1944. I believe this is the one that we had a picture of, except there was a clump of bushes all around it. And this is kind of the way the area looks around here now. Okay, where was this other ducking you were saying, Martin?
Gone here.
Okay, we're just gonna leave the camera going, I think, for a while. Who's this? Knut Kleven? Oh, is this Knut Kleven here? Let me see if I can zoom in on that and get any kind of a... Yeah, that's Knut Kleven, 1982. This isn't a very good photograph of that. It's pretty difficult to... But this is the fellow that we met when we were here in 1971, Esther and myself. A father of Ragnhilde Rese. Did you find the other one, Martin?
Yeah.
Okay, where is that one?
Corner down there.
Down here. Okay. We don't know that this is any relative at all, but we'll just take a quick shot of it. (1958) and 1964. I just thought I'd take some quick shots of some familiar names that are around Yulin. There's a Breton. I guess they don't spell it quite that way. I believe that's what that is. It's rolling right now, and Martin is doing the videotaping, and we're in Nesbyen, Norway, and doing some recording within the graveyard. I think if you're zooming in on me, Martin, you'd have to focus, so you can just leave it out at wide angle. That'll be good enough. Anyway, we walked around near Gudi and Margaret Dokken's graves, and as you saw, Truls' grave and so forth. It's 12 minutes past 2 o'clock, and we're going to be heading down to Lars and what was her name? Anyway, Tadams down by Bergheim in a few minutes, and we'll take pictures down there as well. So it's the 12th of August 1986 at Nesbyen, Norway. Just heading out of Nesbyen right now, or from the downtown area. Just left the church a few minutes ago, and we're going out onto the highway and heading south towards Bergheim. And we'll see Lars and Martha Tadam there if they're home. This is the view to the east. the Fjord Hotel. And now we're heading south. Or will be in just a little bit.
I'm gonna get some gas.
Okay. The Fjord Hotel. And we're just filling on some gas here on the corner.